in the water on the west side of the river, just south of the Racine Street Bridge. Janesville Fire Department personnel recovered the body of the person in the water, which was turned over to the Rock County Medical Examiner's office. An autopsy is scheduled tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Until the autopsy is concluded, we won't be able to positively say or identify the body that was found in the water. What I can tell you is that the body appeared to be that of a male, and the clothing on the body was consistent with what Dakota was reported as wearing when he disappeared on Saturday. Once the autopsy is completed, and the body is positively identified, notification of the victim will be made by the Rock County Medical Examiner's office, as well as the cause of death will be released at that time as well. I can take any questions you might have.
That question, the exact location where Dakota was last seen, how far is that from the scene where you found the body?
Maybe half mile, about a half mile approximately from where he was last seen to where the body was recovered today.
And that would be downriver?
Downriver, yes.
Cursory review of the body at the scene, any reason to believe that the narrative up till now as to what happened is any different? Or is it being treated as a crime scene?
Well, until we get the cause of death, an official cause of death after the autopsy, we handle it as a crime scene. However, there did not appear to be any just visible cursory, look at the body. There didn't appear to be any obvious signs of trauma. But again, we won't know that conclusively until after the autopsy.
At the scene, there was what looked to be a large number of family members there. What did officers tell them?
When we were notified and confirmed that there actually was a body found in the river, our investigators contacted the family ahead of time. We wanted them to hear from us as soon as possible before it got out on social media. They did respond down to the scene. We tried to keep them updated on what was going on, and basically just trying to keep them in the loop as to what we were doing and where the investigation is going from this point.
Is there anything else you need to check out beyond the autopsy results on this that you're still looking at, talking to people, anything like that?
I believe that we've interviewed most of the people involved, if not all of them. Certainly, we'll have to take a look at the entire case, all the information we have, to make sure that there aren't any loose ends that we need to follow up on. There could still be additional information that could come in regarding this, so we will continue to follow up on any information that comes in. So, as of this point, I can tell you that yesterday, our investigators were out re-interviewing, for the most part, many of the people that were interviewed the night before, and gathering, seeing if there was any new information that came to light, which there was really nothing new to report as of yesterday.
I know the water levels have been high with all the rain. How did that affect the search at all?
Well, it is very high. The current's very quick, and as I mentioned to some of the media yesterday, and as you can imagine, because of the high water levels, the water is very murky, difficult to, visibility is basically zero. So that was difficult for the search teams with no visibility, but they did use sonar. But with the high water and the current, it certainly has the potential to move objects very quickly, which in this case we see that this body that was recovered today was, quite a distance from where he went in, so.
Is there any thought on the part of the city, perhaps to do something about the spot where Dakota apparently went in, make that safer?
Well, at this point, honestly, we've been primarily focused on the investigative end of that, so I don't know about any conversations that have been had regarding safety in that particular area. On our end, we've been just primarily focusing on the investigation, so I really can't answer that.
I walked in late, but the vehicles that were discovered yesterday, no link or tie to any of this.
So we did recover the 2 vehicles from the river yesterday, in a close proximity, I guess I would say, to where Dakota was last seen. We still don't believe they're linked to the Dakota's disappearance at all. I can tell you that as I was hopeful we would have some information regarding those 2 vehicles by the end of the day yesterday, but because of the age of the vehicle, in particular the one that was registered in '77, it's proven a little bit more difficult to find DOT records than first thought. Although, again, our primary focus was on finding Dakota, so we will be checking more into the vehicles now, starting today, to see what we can come up with. But yes, we don't think they're linked at all to Dakota's disappearance.
And also, I'm just curious, maybe you could just recap this verse real quick. I know the autopsy has yet to be performed, but how confident are you that it is Dakota?
Well, I mean, just based on clothing, based on the fact that the body appears to be a male white adult. I mean, it looks like it could be Dakota, but we can't be positive until the autopsy is conducted. I don't want to say definitively it is, because until it's medically shown that the identity of this person is shown, we can't be 100% sure.
Was there any, did he carry a wallet, any ID?
I don't know if, I guess I don't know if there was any identification on the body when it was recovered.
Have you suspended the search for Dakota?
Yeah, at this time there's no additional searching going on in the river.
Lieutenant, if no new evidence comes to light, or if nothing changes, how would you characterize the investigation? What would you call the events? How would you describe the tragic accident?
Yeah, at this point, it appears to be an accident. We don't have anything that would lead us to believe that there was foul play in this as of now. Again, the investigation is not closed. There could be additional information that comes up. However, as of right now, it appears to be an accident. Anything else?
Actually, I had something to say. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Even though I was out of town until yesterday, my understanding is it was amazing how everything was done. There were off-duty officers that were involved in helping, and I think you guys did an awesome job.
Thank you.
Maybe just to recap the amount of manpower that was used for all of this over the last few days.
Well, over the last few days, we've had obviously Janesville Police Department primarily responded. Janesville Fire Department has had personnel on site from the beginning. Many personnel. Rock County Sheriff's Department assisted as well with their boats and personnel yesterday, and we're ready to assist again today. And then we had people from the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources brought some equipment in to assist as well. So we had quite a bit of people out trying to locate Dakota as quick as possible.
Fair to say several dozen?
Yeah, I would say so. Okay, thank you.